Hey everybody, it's Gypsy, and welcome to On the Edge of Appalachia. Look at that sun out there already. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. It's already 81 degrees. I should have been out here much earlier, but yesterday's activities caused me to sleep. I think I slept 9 hours last night. But, as I said, we've had an unusually cold, wet summer. Nothing's growing right. And then we went from that, we just jumped into abnormally high temperatures. So we have that, and it'll be tomorrow too. And then it'll start cooling down again. But whew, oh my Lord. I belong to gardening groups on Facebook. Various ones. Oh, look at this gorgeous purple morning glory. Isn't it beautiful? That's just beautiful. And, they're worldwide. But in one yesterday, this woman goes, okay, I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. And she goes, it's been a really strange and difficult growing year. She was talking about her problems. Oh, I'm fuzzy again. And she listed the problems she was having. And she goes, is there anybody else out there having this problem? Well, a whole bunch of us started saying where we were from. Northeast Ohio encompasses a large area. And so we all started listing where we're from and the problems we were having. And, I thought it was my imagination at first. But no, everybody in Northeast Ohio is having, certain growing problems. It's been a very, very difficult year for gardening. But anyways, it's already hot out here. I have to water my garden. But yeah, we'll see what I can and cannot do. I'm just gonna, whenever any area is in the shade, I'm going to try to work there. Most of the afternoon, all the gardens are in sun. So I probably won't be back. I'll probably work on my berries in my cornfield, which are right now in the shade. That's not going to last long. And then later today, I'll come back in this area. But man, my God, look at those peas. Anyways, I'll catch up with you later, see what I can and cannot do today. I thought this extremely hot weather would make my peas stop growing. But now they're above the fence. I mean, they're just crazy. Okay, so I had told you guys that I planted provider beans here. I planted 30 seeds, and not only did just 3 come up, they were all diseased and yucky. I nursed them back to health. So I've now gone from 3 plants to 6. I guess whatever, well, I did clear out the area, try to get them more sun. And so now I have 6 coming up, and look at this. They're flowering. I love those purple and white flowers. They're so beautiful. So I've been working all morning in the shade. The sun now has me backed into a little corner under my grape arbor. There's all my garden way up there. So I'm back in this little corner. I think I'm going to go inside now. And because the sun in about not even 5 minutes is going to be over here now. I'm going to go in and work on stuff in there because it is much needed. There's cleaning to be done. All of my vending stuff that I got out of my boot this weekend I have to go through that and organize it and then find a place to put it. I mean, it's just a mess. And then in 2 months, I'll be taking it out again. So we'll see what I could get done later. When the sun gets about over here, I start getting shade elsewhere, so I'll come back out and work then. Well, everyone, I tried. I did not try to do any work in the afternoon. The high got to 95 with a heat index of 105. So I thought I'd wait till this evening when I got some shade back here. And I just tried to work on my cottage garden, and it's still not doable. I mean, even in the shade, it's hot. It's hot right now. I think it's still in the low 90s or 90. So I think I'm going to give it up. Oh, I harvested some lettuce for dinner today. And it was very, it looked fine, but it felt very wimpy. And I thought, oh, the heat's getting to it. So before I made dinner, I put it in the refrigerator for a while. And it did perk it up, so it got more of its texture back. And it tasted fine. So if you ever have that issue, give that a try. I usually pick it and make a salad and we eat it. But tonight it was just so hot and the lettuce was wilted. Not wilted, just a little limp. So that fixed it. So yeah, tomorrow I'm going to try to get out here even earlier. Maybe right after the sun rises, because it's supposed to be in the 90s again tomorrow. Hopefully it's the last day. I'd really like to get some work done in here. Although I don't miss the rain, I miss the temperatures that are perfect for working out in the yard. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to feed the birds, water the garden, and go inside and get cooled off. So I'm going to leave you with that. Blessed be, and make it a joyful one.